Look at this grid. Every cell costs something. You start top left, you must reach bottom right, moving only right or down. Of all the paths, which one is cheapest? That single question is today's problem. Here's the key idea from module 0. When we count paths, we add. When we optimize paths, we take the minimum. Counting uses plus. Optimizing uses min. Hold on to that. Formally, you're given an m by n grid of non-negative numbers. You move from cell 0, 0 to the bottom right corner, only right or down. The cost of a path is the sum of the values on the cells it visits. We want the minimum such cost. Take this 3 by 3 grid. Here is one path down the left edge, then across, and here is another, across the top, then down. Different routes, different totals. Our job is to find the smallest total among all of them. Instead of trying every path, we define a state. Let f of r, c, be the minimum cost to reach cell r, c from the start. If we know that for every cell the answer is just f at the bottom right corner. How do we reach a cell? Only from above or from the left. So the cheapest way in is the current cell's own cost plus the cheaper of those two predecessors. F of r, c equals grid rc plus the min of f from above and f from the left. The base case is the start. F of 0, 0 is just its own value. And for cells on the top edge or left edge, one predecessor doesn't exist. We treat it as infinity, so the minimum never picks it. Now let's turn that recurrence into code. We build a DP table and fill it row by row, left to right. Each cell only needs the cell above and the cell to its left, both already computed. Watch the table fill. Start with the corner. Along the top edge, we can only come from the left. Down the first column, only from above. For every inner cell, we add its own cost to the smaller of up and left. The bottom right cell holds our answer. We touch every cell once, doing constant work each time. That's order m times n in time and order m times n in space for the full table. But notice, filling a row only ever looks at the row directly above. So we don't need the whole grid in memory. We can collapse the table to a single previous row, the very same trick from grid unique paths. Now the time is still order m times n, but the space drops to order n. One row instead of a full grid. Two quick pitfalls. First, we used infinity for missing neighbors. That's safe here because we only ever pass it through min, never add to it. Add to infinity elsewhere and you get overflow. Second, don't forget to add the cell's own value. That plus grid RC is the easiest line to draw. Step back and see the pattern. 3 grid problems, 1 skeleton. What changed was only the combine operator and the contribution. Counting used plus. Reachability used a guard. Cost uses plus cell and min. Recognize the skeleton and you've solved a whole family of problems. So far, the start and the end were both fixed corners. But what happens when the end is variable? Any cell in the bottom row? That's the triangle problem, and it's next. See you there.